You might have heard about this by now. The Federal Reserve has slashed the interest rates to zero, essentially. It's an aggressive step to protect the economy from further impacts from the coronavirus. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. So what does that mean for you? For In Your Corner, Sandra Rodriguez spoke with a finance professor from Florida Gulf Coast University to get some of those answers. Sandra?
That professor says the biggest impact you could see right away are the interest rates of your credit cards go down.
The interest rates on credit cards we'll probably see relatively quickly.
The hope is to keep you spending and keep the economy moving. This is the biggest cut since the 2008 financial crisis.
So that rate ought to drop by about a full percentage point.
But businesses could benefit too.
And what they're trying to do is reinstill confidence in that system so that the system can work as effectively as it can.
Smythe says you should think of the ability to borrow, like oil in your vehicle. Borrowing keeps the economy moving.
Companies need that kind of lubrication in the form of money because they have to buy things, inventory before they actually sell. And during that time, they've got to pay their suppliers, their employees, folks like that.
Smythe believes the rates will not go up anytime soon.
I would say probably absolutely not before the end of the year. So we may see those lower rates trickle down to things like car loans and mortgages and things like that.
This means you if you're looking to refinance.
I mean, there's no reason to not start reaching out to lenders and stuff like that to see if they're dropping rates.
Smythe says you need to remember that banks and lenders can keep bringing rates closer and closer to zero.
Once they lower that rate, if or when rates start to rise, it'll hurt their profitability, and the key to that is that they depend on that profitability to be able to provide loans.
Smythe tells me he believes the recovery from this will be quicker than normal. He says the underlying fundamentals of the economy were strong prior to this economic impact. In Fort Myers, Sandra Rodriguez, Fox 4, In Your Corner.